Let me see if I got this right. Frode in Norway.
Hello.
Hey, how'd I do?
Hello. Yeah, you did it perfect.
Yes! Yeah, he's been practicing that.
I have.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So what did you want to talk about today?
I feel it's so strange that you have the kind of two same colors after each other. I listened into it and I feel kinship to the last caller because I went to my first atheist meeting this week. It was really, really strange. And I am ready to come out of the closet. I am now. I look at myself as atheist now.
Hey! 2 in a row. Boom! Right here. Boom! Yeah.
Oh my gosh! That's awesome.
The most successful atheist show ever.
All right, Trump. So, Frode, what convinced you? What got you there? Talk us through it.
Yeah.
Well, it was. I hate to say that it was something Jamie said, but it was.
Can't escape it.
Ah.
Yeah, Jamie was so happy. But Jamie said something like, I asked him last week, I asked him, do you think if I go from a religious standpoint into a atheist standpoint, that my nervousness for doing things wrong will disappear? And he said that you will still be you. And yeah, that is, I'm trying not to cry, sorry. It was so uplifting for me to find out that I had the possibility not to believe that God was controlling me. And I also felt like when I woke up the day after I went there and I had someone to talk me through it, I was like, I don't have to be ambivalent anymore.
Yeah.
And oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
And it felt like I could start a new life without any hesitations or nervousness for what I did. And I felt this whole thing like opening in front of me. I felt free. I felt so freaking free.
Frode, you just made an entire building cry, and you're getting the biggest love bomb in the
even the dog
in the live
sad.
chat.
Yeah, but
oh my gosh, yeah, the back room's shooting you love too. That's wonderful.
I just like there's no more religion in my life, and I feel like this cloud has just went away from me. I will tell you how impairing this was for me. I was going to the store yesterday, and I was picking out fruit. It didn't take me 2 hours to pick out fruit because I didn't have any ambivalence about it. I wasn't afraid anymore. I felt like the whole thing, the whole thing was kind of, I was trying to not cry on the inside the store, but I had to run outside because I felt so fucking free. Yeah. Sorry for cursing.
No, you can cuss. It's fine.
It's explicit.
But it's just, yeah.
You're home. You're home, man. And I'm so glad you made it. We're so glad you're here.
Yeah. I'm gonna Yeah.
You know, Jamie is speechless for the second time in his life.
The first time was when I was born.
Really? He talks in his sleep. I mean...
I do. Sometimes I shout. One time I was in a debate with someone.
Frode, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this gift. And in time, you know, so the community aspect, going to that meeting was wonderful. And I'm so glad that you did. If there's ever a time where you can't get out there, if you haven't checked out our Facebook pages, or if you haven't checked out our Discord or our Reddit, we have some amazing community, people who... there are people who don't always have a place where they can talk to others, and we want to try and provide that community. Thank you so much. And if there's anything that we can do, I wish that I could give you the biggest hug, man. I'm so glad.
Yeah, no, it is one of the strangest things. And yes, my name is Frode, not S.
Yeah,
but
I think they've changed the spelling twice, but
back and forth.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, but I just wanted to call in and tell you this because it's been 3 of the hardest weeks of my life, but it's also been 3 of the most liberating weeks of my life, and I never thought I could come out from the clouds and have the possibility to change my life as much as I have done in the last week. It's just, I went to the atheist meeting and I met this guy.
Yeah.
And I talked to him and he said about my ambivalence. And he said, you know what? I was just like that. And that's what got me to being atheist. And I was like, what? I was like, what are they talking about? Why did that bring you into atheist? And he said, like, because I found out there was no God that could be that cruel to me. And I was like, wow. There's no God that can be that cruel to you. That means that I have the possibility to move on in life without the God. And it's just like, it was like the sky opened.
Mm-hmm. So I'm sorry. I'm just, I feel like I'm looking at this from, you know, the 100 miles away place, because I mean, this is why it's important. You know, I mean, Frode, I can't tell you, before we did Talk Heathen, I would see a call coming in and it wasn't time for the atheist experience. And so I would talk to somebody. I talked to somebody last week who just happened to call in, and they said, I don't think that I can be an atheist because I'm still afraid, but I don't believe it's true, but I have to be still believing because I'm still afraid. And I told him, a lot of us still have that baggage, but we work through the fear, and it's something that is traumatic because it's something that we've learned, but it's okay. Yeah, you know, and there's no right or wrong way. You're not going to be, you know, excommunicated from atheism because you're still holding on to a fear that you've been taught to have for so long in your life. And because of that, I mean, I remember I was talking to this guy last week, and he said, I never thought that. I thought that I was alone. And
you're not.
You're not.
It's what happens with the religious mindset, oftentimes, not always, because is that it is effectively like an abusive relationship.
And
I'm still afraid of getting hit, so I must still be in love. No, you're not. We're here. This is the battered ex-theists shelter, as well as the community of...
That is a wonderful way of putting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is...
But I want to thank you, Eric and Jeremy. You two especially made me think about things again. And I listened back to both of my call-in shows after I took the stand that I did. And I sound like a reigning lunatic in both of those shows.
No.
Well, I think so. But
it might seem that way now, but the more you watch shows like this, you just sound like another human.
Yeah. I mean, we get emails from people who say, well, why did you entertain this person? They're obviously, well, it's like, no, when you're in it, it doesn't seem, it's not that easy. It's not that simple.
The notion of like, oh, well, it's too crazy, it must be a troll. I'm like, that's not how you spot this.
No,
right?
not at
there are
all.
people that believe the earth is flat, or it's too weird. Yeah.
Or, you know,
I literally believe anything with faith. Like,
you can.
The point.
And, you know, we've had people who message in and say, oh, I've solved it. All I have to do is point out this inconsistency in the Bible, and then everyone will stop believing. And it's like, no, because we hold on to things for different reasons. And it sounds like a big part of this reason was you needed to know that you can still be you. And you have the ability to make those changes in your life. And that's wonderful. See, that's also, like life affirming.
Yeah. Also, if it helps you at all, there are people who are dealing with exactly the same or just slightly different issues that you were dealing with that are going to see your previous calls and this call, and you are helping them as well.
I hope so. Because
these feelings that you have, you're also imparting them on other people. And thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, God. I'm going to cry.
Okay, yeah.
I'm really glad that I don't wear makeup because this will be bad.
Frode, keep in touch, please. If you haven't emailed us before, email us.
I will.
Mail at Talk Heathen and check it. I mean, you've got the biggest love bomb in the live chat.
Go back.
Yeah.
Look at it. Like
Definitely.
and subscribe.
Join us. You know, come and say hi. There's some people who would love to meet you.
Okay. Goodbye, boys.
Take care, brother. Thank you.
I don't know what this is. This is a hat.
You know, we got a couple people who donated in the live chat that said this is what we're supporting.
It was Wellington
contributing to. More than just Wellington. There are a couple people who threw in a couple bucks. Yes, this is why it's important.